better, Councillor Louis, faculty, staff, guests, friends and families, and of course, graduates. When I came to SFU, I thought I had the world in my hands. I had played junior A hockey, lived in Whistler for a couple of years, and been accepted into the best business program at BC. I was excited for a new adventure. But I soon found out that what sounds good on the outside doesn't necessarily mean all is well. In my first semester here, I experienced an episode of psychosis, and another just over a year later when I attempted suicide. I was lucky to have great friends, families, mentors, and although I was diagnosed with schizophrenia, I recovered quite well. But I've never forgotten how much I suffered during that time. To suffer that much changes you, and you learn to appreciate life's wonders in new ways. You begin to realize the importance of positive relationships and the effects they can have on your life. Relationships are powerful in their own right, but when you suffer, they're even more potent. And when your suffering is over, you may ask, how many more people are suffering in the world? Maybe someone you know is suffering and you don't even know it. This was my motivation for starting Students for Mental Wellness, a student club on campus, now a local nonprofit. I had recovered, but many students don't, and many more don't even know they're suffering from a mental illness, and in turn don't receive treatment. At first it was difficult and a little embarrassing. Not being fully open about my illness, I always had to explain why I started a mental health club. Having 5 people show up to one of our first events didn't help, but we persevered. We got Lloyd Craig, then CEO of Coast Capital Savings, to come and speak on mental health issues at SFU. We started a hiking program which we've now had over 50 people sign up for. We're now working on a $20,000 research project to take what we've done and expand it across Canada, all because we made a commitment. On this day, a day that only comes once in a lifetime, I challenge you all to make a commitment. A commitment you will remember when you're 80 years old and thinking back to your school days. It doesn't have to be big, but I ask that it takes moral courage. I'd like to share a quote from the late Ted Kennedy, who spoke about moral courage, which I think is still relevant today. Moral courage is a rarer commodity than bravery in battle or great intelligence, yet it's the one essential, vital quality for those who seek to change a world that yields most painfully to change. And I believe that in this generation, those with the courage to enter the moral conflict will find themselves with companions in every corner of the globe. Most of us graduating today are not struggling to survive. We're not struggling to put food on our tables. We're struggling to find jobs. Jobs that will pay many times the global average. So when you make your commitment to yourself, to your friend, or to someone halfway around the world, show your moral courage to the people who are truly struggling. You'll be greeted by amazing people doing amazing things, just like you, and your life will expand and take on a new direction towards fulfillment, happiness, and adventure. Or maybe you're like Sean Peters, who founded Global Agents for Change, who graduated yesterday, and you're already doing great things. Well, to all of you, I say, take it to a new level. Commit more of yourself and make an even greater impact. Follow your passions, not because you have nothing else to do, but because it's the right thing to do. Most of all, follow your heart. And always remember what Sam Thier says, your life is an autobiography. Make yours